'cause it's heavy, heavy friendly. There is an eagle flying.
Yeah!
Yeah. Making sounds on the mic. Get it? To start the episode.
You okay?
I'm making sounds on the mic to start the episode to set the tone.
Yeah, I get it.
Hell yeah.
That was a sound too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
That's on purpose.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. See, you're doing it too. Hey, listeners. Welcome to Heavy Friending. This is Laura Lee Bishop sitting here with my best friend, Joe Barlow.
Hello.
Nice. Barlow. We started out as strangers. Now we're best friends. This is Heavy Friending.
Wow. And we do fast intros around these parts.
Yeah. I got a lot of shit to do when this is over. So.
We don't have a lot of...
Okay. You can't get so distracted by things because we were on a roll and now I feel like we have to start over.
No, we don't.
Okay. We're not going to.
But we should explain what happened.
There was a little gnat by your head and any real professional would have just kept talking. It's not like it's buzzing in your ear. You have headphones on. Just buzz it away and keep talking like a normal person. It's almost
worse because it's silent.
Okay.
And I'm all about sound.
Nice.
You see what I've done?
Yeah, I hear what you've done.
Guys, number one, friendship-based podcast
in Austin. Yeah. That's Heavy Friending.
It's Heavy Friending.
Every week we do activities together and we have fun guests and we're just cool people to get to know.
It's entertaining.
It is.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. People have said that for sure. My mom loves it.
Does she use those words or what words does she use?
She's like, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's
quote,
fucking
unquote.
Funny, she says.
Quote unquote.
That shit's funny is what she says.
Seems like you're making it up.
Actually, it's funny because my mom talks like that and it cracks me up.
Yeah.
We were watching Vice Principals over Christmas and we were talking about it with John, my husband, and she said something like, "Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck." That's what she said, and I was like, "Mom,
is your mom a cool teen?"
She's really cool,
wow.
Actually. Yeah, she makes me feel like uncool sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. She's great. Moms, we all have them. Well, we've all had them at some point, at least. If
that
you're here on this planet,
won't be true forever.
If you're here on this planet, what do you mean? Because they're going to grow babies outside of the
babies,
body.
Yeah. Like in the Matrix, they grew them. They weren't mothers. They just had the fetuses and they used them for power.
Yeah.
To power the machine world.
Well, as of right now, when we're recording this podcast, and I don't know what's going to happen, by the time it comes out or anything like that. So I don't want to speak to that. But I'll say as of recording right now, everyone out there
January something
has at one point had a mother. Okay. And they're great sometimes.
And they do their best. I mean, at minimum, they gave you life. But there is that argument that we didn't ask to come into this world.
How dare you?
So,
yeah.
I don't know. It's a gray area.
It is.
So some moms good, some bad.
Some in between. Some just kind of like,
we don't know.
Some kind of like meh.
It'll be much simpler when the machines take over.
Oh, I would love that because I wouldn't mind having a child maybe. I mean, I don't know if I really want one, but it would be much more appealing if I didn't have to grow it in my body. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's so old-fashioned.
Yeah.
The whole process. It's so like medieval times.
Like who's even having sex anymore? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
who's
not
even
me.
doing that? Yeah, exactly. So moms is not what we're talking about today.
We're talking about childbirth, though.
We are.
Oh, spoiler alert. One of my sounds.
Really?
Yeah, I have a sound of
you giving birth?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So today we're going to play some little sounds for each other.
Way to sell it. Act like your mom was saying this. Act like your mom, because she would sell it.
Honestly, it's because I think this is the stupidest thing. This is one of the stupidest things we've ever done.
It's not stupid.
You
want to know where this idea came from?
Where?
I used it
on
my college radio show. Well, it came from my brain, but it was first debuted on Tiddlywinks with Joe and Preston.
I mean, like everything you're saying.
That was my radio show in college.
Christ. podcast.
Tiddlywinks.
Oh, Joe, you've been weird forever. And I love that about you.
I'm consistent.
You are. You really are. And I do appreciate it.
So what it is.
Yeah, you make it sound good then.
Okay, I will. Lights, camera, action. That's the three things that... Sorry.
No.
I feel like I like to start most presentations with
three.
Lights, camera, action.
Okay. Usually do
it draws
3,
the
2,
viewers
1.
in or listeners.
Okay.
See, but then I realized sound.
Yeah.
So how about this? Microphone, vibration. You got to have 3. Air. Not the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Air. That's what you need to do this. Hi, I'm Joe Barlow from the radio.
Mm-hmm. What do you think a listener who this is their first episode
I'm sorry.
is thinking right now? Like, what do you think's going through their head? Are they like, what the fuck? Who told me this was funny?
Yeah, if a friend told them...
Yeah, you guys aren't friends anymore.
This might be the way to break up with a friend.
Mm-hmm. This is a good episode for that.
I'm so sorry. Let me explain what's going to happen.
Okay.
Laura and I have recorded...
Explain to me, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you've done this.
I did the sounds, but I just want to know the point and why and
5
stuff.
sounds each. Uh-huh. And we're going to play the sound for the other person.
Yeah.
And then that person's going to determine what it is. They're going to guess. It's going to be fun.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's what we're doing. There we
think
go,
that's
guys.
it.
It's a great, fun activity for friends to do.
I think it's a fun thing. You could do it with a blindfold if you have kids. You know, you blindfold the kid and you make a sound and you say, what was that? And it's a way to learn
maybe blindfold
and
your
maybe
kids and
grow.
stuff,
or other people's kids.
Well,
you know, if I
definitely
meet
not with
kids
other
in the
people's
street,
kids.
I
Just-
could blindfold them and say,
No, don't
what's
do
this
that,
sound like?
What's this sound like, kid? Okay. So
I'm
who's gonna,
again, sorry.
Who's going to go first? I think that you should go first.
My sound or my guess?
Your sound. Sound. Okay.
Let's go to sound 1 then.
All right. So we got them queued up here. Joe's sounds, sound 1. Whew, here we
This
go.
is for you.
All right. Here we go. That's clearly you.
It's good.
Okay, that's obvious. That's clearly you got a bag of chips.
Bag of chips?
Yeah, you're biting a chip. Bag of chips.
That's one bite of a chip or like
Yeah, you're
5
fucking
chips?
disgusting when you eat. Okay, let me play it again. Because I guess I'm wrong, is what you're saying. Okay, it's you scratching. Okay, I saw a light in your eyes when I said scratching.
I'm not wearing glasses, so
Okay, it's
I have
you.
the brand, you know, in
It's you
Game of
opening.
Thrones.
You're opening something. Am I on to something here?
No.
Okay, let me listen one more
So
time.
you think you're hearing like a chip bag or the chip itself? I'm trying to understand what you're
opening
hearing.
a chip bag is what I thought I heard, and then you eating a chip.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can picture that.
Here we go. Let's play it. Opening the bag here. You got one. There you go. You're rustling for a chip.
I don't think that's what it sounds
Okay.
like. Unless I had a really good
Because
microphone.
you know what it is, though, so that's what makes it.
That's true.
That's why.
See that?
Okay.
Are you seeing why this is fun now?
Yeah, I'm having a blast.
My radio show in college was very popular.
Tiddlywinks
Yeah, it
with
was like
children.
It was like 10 p.m.
Okay, I just-
10 p.m. on a Thursday or
And
Tuesday.
wait,
or something.
what was the name of the host, though?
Creston
Creston.
Fleming.
What was his personality type? Like, was it like kind of like we do like a yin and yang thing, or
He was a computer science major. So I was the bad boy,
okay,
and he was the teacher's pet.
right, okay.
And he also, but he did do what you do. He did the sound.
He did do what I do.
He like
Okay,
checked
cool.
the levels. I never really learned because I was too busy.
You've always had someone doing it for
I was
you, little
Mr.
prima donna.
Personality.
You have too much
Mr.
personality, some
Personality.
would say.
That's interesting.
All right, here we go. One more
Okay,
time.
I feel like last time, and then you got to guess and
I
lock it
did
in.
guess.
No, you have to lock in your guess.
Something comes to me. Is it like marbles? Is it like
I'm going to ask you once, and then you have to say your final answer.
okay?
Okay? I'm asking now.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think it's marbles.
Marbles.
Pouring out marbles onto a table. That's what I'm going with.
Onto a table. Okay. That is incorrect.
Okay, what is it?
It is, and I'll let the listeners guess. You know, hopefully you're listening as a group. Maybe chat amongst yourselves, try and figure it out. Mm-hmm. And in 3, 2, 1, I'll tell you. 3, 2, 1. The answer is thin spaghetti. And what I did was I just pulled it out of the box. What? You seem mad.
Okay, go ahead.
I pulled it out of the box and then I dropped it back in the box. So you're hearing it kind of bounce around.
I said
what do you mean
it sounded
told
like
you?
something being opened.
No, the opening was before. All I did was drop.
Okay, first of all, stop screaming.
Okay, all I did was drop it back into the box. I didn't open the box on mic.
Okay.
So listen to it again and imagine me holding.
God, I'm so sorry that you guys
spaghetti.
have to hear this again. So much background noise.
See, back in.
Okay, all right.
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's fun.
I don't like that one.
Okay, let's do yours.
Okay,
Hot
let's just
shot.
start off with an easy one. This one's one you can get right out of the gate, and you'll know what it is. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Here we go. All right, there you go. Right out of the gate. Probably get that one real
doesn't
quick.
make any sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? Makes a lot of sense, bud.
What to me, my first instinct was giving someone a haircut.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'm feeling like it's a pen on a notebook.
A pen on a notebook?
Yeah, just like tapping it.
No. Tapping it, though. Okay. One more time. You want to hear it again? Or you think
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay, here we go.
Because that time I got pen. I'm getting different images.
You are. Yeah, keep your eyes closed. I think that's good. And just imagine me. All right. Dark room. Candles. All right. Sound number one. Sound number one from Laura.
Okay, I think you are... I don't know. I feel like there's a spring involved.
Interesting.
So I don't know what a spring would be. I think that's where I got pen. Like the
Sure.
spring was bouncing inside.
Sure, yeah.
So what's another thing a spring's in? Well, I'll just say a spring.
A spring? Okay, no, it was just me grabbing my cheek and going like this.
She's just
Yeah,
pulling her cheek.
just over
back
and over.
Interesting.
I was trying to make it sound like
I guess
masturbation, but that clearly didn't come
let me see if I can do that.
Okay. Oh, yours is faster and more irregular. Interesting. Mine's more steady. Cool. Okay, great.
Different strokes.
It's true.
Which is funny.
That's great.
That's a funny
That's
sentence.
good. That's very good. See, are you guys starting to see why your friend recommended this?
Okay, it's a slow build.
It is usually a slow build.
Very slow.
It usually starts with a little banter and then ends with someone sticking their balls in something. So just hang in there because you never know what may happen next.
Really
we
good.
don't know either. Should I move on to sound number 2 for you?
I feel like you and I are slowly each episode gets sold on doing the podcast.
I
the beginning,
agree.
we're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then by the end, we're like, okay, I actually like this show.
Yeah,
So
same.
hopefully listeners get past the first
30 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah. 20. But about a good 3/4 of it, I would say.
I would say
you got to really power through.
Maybe we should do like a special where it's just like the last minute
It's a
of
good
every
idea.
episode put
Or,
together.
yeah, maybe we should just only put out the last minute of every episode every time. A lot less editing for me too.
Yeah, then we'd have a lot of bonus content.
Bonus content. All right. Number 2, is that what I'm doing now?
Yeah, number 2.
Here we go. Number 2. Okay. Now, something's plonking somewhere. Sounds like something's being cranked and plonked. But I don't know what
Cranked and
sounds like something's getting cranked up and then it's going plunk and it's cranking up again and it's going plunk, almost like bingo or something.
That's interesting.
Okay. Let me listen again. Okay.
It doesn't even sound like what
It's
sounded
almost like
like
Jack
to
in the
me.
Box, but like
Yeah, but like, why would I have
yeah,
that?
exactly. So I know you don't have a bingo machine in your house, although, I wouldn't put it past you. But I feel like if you had one, you would have told me. So, okay, bingo's out. Jack in the Box, yeah, you don't have that. Cranking and plonking. It's boom. Okay, I'm gonna listen one more time, then I'm gonna give my final answer.
It's so much going on.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like it almost sounds like you're wheeling something out. And then also like opening a Pringles can at the same time. So that's what I'm gonna go with. You're wheeling a cart, a bar cart. out.
Oh my gosh.
What
You're
is
so
it?
close.
Okay, what is it?
It's on a bar cart. So I think some of the extra sound is that I rested my phone on something.
It was
on like
moving.
a little
Yeah.
mug or something. And then, so I'm opening a bottle from the bar cart, a bottle of gin. And that's
Okay.
the sound.
Oh, for Gin Ricky's?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So, I mean, that's really close that you picked up on the bar cart. Mm-hmm. But the bar cart was stationary.
Okay.
It was just kind of rattling because I was.
Kind of crazy though that I knew that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. Here's one for you, sir. Sound number 2.
Oh. I mean, that's definitely like, I guess, a bass string. That's what my answer is.
Just want to keep playing
It's
it.
kind of scary.
It is a little bit, right? I should use that in something. It's a guitar string.
Oh, I thought it was bass because you were talking about learning some bass.
Girl, I have been learning that bass.
Yeah,
okay.
maybe you should not have the guitar out then, and maybe you should
Well, I just thought it would sound better.
pluck the bass.
I've been plucking it. Look at my freaking little finger.
Ew. Why is
Yeah.
it brown?
Because its blood got trapped underneath there and now it's old blood. Yeah.
Ew.
So there. Okay. Joe sounds number 3. Here we go.
So I'm winning.
Yeah.
1, 2, half. I'll give you a half for
Yeah,
the cart.
because that's pretty good. It's not my fault that you made it really extra by like doing all this other
I
extra
didn't
stuff.
try to do that.
Okay, well, here we go. Number 3. All right. This is the first time I'm doing it with eyes closed. So,
Oh, okay.
is that your car motor?
Interesting.
A blender, the garbage disposal. Okay, one more time. It's that part. That's the part that's getting me that little extra at the end there.
Okay.
Okay. Something's buzzing. Something's vibrating.
Buzzing. Well, that's sound for you.
Something's vibrating there. Okay, you're not tricky. You're not clever, and the sooner you realize that, the better. Okay. Vibrating. Something's vibrating. It's not your ab machine because we returned those.
True. Could be my abs. Could just be my abs.
Could be your vibrator. I'm just gonna go with garbage disposal.
No, it was the inside of the freezer.
Weird.
Put the phone in there.
That's what it sounds like in there.
It rattles a lot.
That's what people hear when I put their bodies inside.
I think yours is probably quiet.
Probably quieter than yours. Yeah.
Mine
You've got a
rattles
lot
pretty
of
good.
background noise at your house, bud.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you
lot.
can hear that outside of the fridge.
You can
so-
hear all kinds of things at your house. Okay.
Well, it's haunted. It's haunted.
Here's a little something that I looped. Okay.
Okay.
To make it fun.
Is this a snare drum? Oh.
Would you like to hear it again? Or would you like to take a guess now?
Hee haw. Hee haw. Hee haw. Hee haw.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. Hee haw. Hee haw. So it's a back and forth kind of a thing. I'm gonna say that was like it wasn't a saw, but it's like you like did a sawing motion on something. So let me hear it again.
Okay.
I'll narrow it
Here
down
we
to
go.
what the Yep. Definitely a saw motion. What would it be? Something with ridges. So,
okay.
Something with ridges.
Sure.
Maybe it's like a straw on a
A straw on a hot tin roof.
hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw.
You want one more time?
Yeah.
All right, one more time. Here we go.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I have no idea.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It's me burping.
What?
I just looped it. Yeah. It's a burp. Looped it.
I didn't think we were allowed to
Do burps? Of course we were.
Modify.
Bitch, you know I'm going to modify. That's my style. You know my
You're
style.
not allowed to modify
way.
the game is not.
I just looped
Can
it.
you hear this modification? Well, I thought it was a hee-haw.
Well, it was just me burping.
So
looped.
just one burp would just be he, or is it like?
It was more like kind of because I had to force it out because I was in a hurry and I didn't really have to burp, so I was going like taking air in and then forcing burps out.
I'm trying to imagine what it sounded like on its own. Hee haw.
I can play.
Is one of them just hee haw?
Yeah, I can play what
Or
it
did you
sounded.
put it in reverse?
I can play what it sounded like on its own, but I have to move the audio file over, so it's just going to interrupt us. But if you really want to hear it, you need to hear it. Okay, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I got it queued up. All right, you ready for this? The little squeak at the end was me trying to push out another one. I couldn't get it though. You want to hear it again?
Yeah. How is
I love that little squeak at the end. That's nice.
I don't understand how it makes that sound.
I don't know how it makes that sound either.
Where were you holding the mic? At your throat?
Not my mouth. But let me tell you, when I sing, which is a lot, and when I record vocals, which is a lot, I burp constantly. By the time I could do an awesome supercut of all the times I burp when I'm trying to track vocals, because I'm always like sucking in air and drinking lots of water, and it just makes these awesome burps.
Well, your diaphragm.
Yeah, my diaphragm. Okay, here comes your next one. Okay, I'm on number 4A. Okay, here we go. 4A. Oh my God.
You jumped.
What in the fuck, motherfucker? You can give me some warning?
I didn't know.
Was it a grackle? That's what it sounds like.
Oh.
Okay, let me play it again. That was scary.
Yeah, well, it scared me too. I didn't know that was coming.
Okay, that's some kind of a bird, clearly. That's a bird. I guess a grackle. That's a grackle.
You're saying that's a grackle?
Yeah, that's a
Do
grackle.
you think I recorded?
Yeah, I think you probably have a lot of recordings of grackles. I don't think that's a fresh audio file.
Oh, you think that's from when they were here?
I think
they've migrated. Well, I know they've migrated. I haven't seen them.
Yeah. And you probably already know. You just also know like their migration patterns and stuff.
Okay. Right. Well, so if you, what's happening?
That's a sound. That's my dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want you to stop real quick because I want to talk to you about something.
What?
Okay, seriously. I want you to be more professional, please.
Here's
okay.
You want the tea?
Yeah, I do.
And you want it spilled? Or is that how we do it?
Yeah, that's how you do it. No,
Whatever.
Don't sip it. You spill it.
Well, I sip it because I spilled it. I have
really
to sip
hot,
it off the table.
Yeah.
I thought your dog was getting up because your husband was home.
Yeah, but when my husband...
a lot of times you make us stop. You just go...
No, I don't do it that way. I wait till there's a natural pause and I put my hand up and then that's what a professional does. But see, what you just did is on the mic while we're recording, you said, what's happening? Oh, there's sounds. Instead of just going with it.
I did say what's happening because your eyes went to like all over the place and they told me the jig's up.
I want you
Someone's
to be more...
here.
Okay, then why wouldn't you wait until a natural pause Why, when you keep talking, wait till a natural pause? Why would you, in a mid-sentence, what's happening?
Let me ask you this.
How do I edit that?
Let me ask you this. Is your husband home right now?
I do not know. I don't have a text from him. I do not know.
So you don't.
But you know the protocol and you know what happens. You broke protocol. You've been unprofessional since the beginning. You're swatting flies and just pulling your whole face off the mic and leaving big awkward pauses of no talking. You're fucking calling attention to other noises happening inside of the house.
I blame your eyes. I blame your eyes.
My eyes are looking all over the place, but look at me. I'm still talking. Look at me. I'm looking left. I'm looking right, and I'm still talking.
But what if you were looking at me
podcast
and trying to engage with another human being, and then I opened my eyes in shock and stared downward?
Let's try it.
Well,
Because I'm talking
you're prepared
right now.
for it. I wasn't prepared.
We'll do it later when I'm unprepared and you see what happens because you're talking to a pro.
I'd love
You're
to.
not a pro. And what's really weird about that is that you've been doing a radio show since you were in college and you still don't know how to do that. So I'm trying to talk to you as your friend.
Maybe Creston kind of was supportive. How about that? Maybe Creston Fleming was supportive.
That is such a name. Creston Fleming.
You dare.
All right. You ready for my sound?
No, we haven't even said what the answer was.
Oh. What was it? A grackle.
It's not a grackle. You have to play 4B and it will explain it all.
Oh, God. Here we go. 4B.
Hey Google, make a funny sound.
This is a goose.
See?
Okay, so I was right about...
No, you weren't. It was a goose, and it was Google...
I was right about the bird.
It was a Google Home Mini, so it's
I was right about the bird part. You talk to your devices so much, it's a little sad.
It's not sad.
You're always talking to...
Well, it's sad when I'm shouting at them to shut up.
Well, remember when you had like a little relationship with one?
I was actually thinking, okay, no, that was my phone. That wasn't a device.
Okay. Oh, your phone is a device. What are you talking about?
No,
No, that was my phone. It's real. It has feelings.
No, I'm saying it wasn't like one of those speaker devices.
Okay, but still.
It's like talking to Siri. Yeah, I had a sort of an affair.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready for my sound now?
No, I had something to say.
Okay.
I think the Google Home, I think it needs to have a setting for when you live alone. And if who runs Google?
What?
Who runs Google? It's a simple
know.
question. Oh, I don't know either.
Okay, but what the fuck? Why the fuck you asking me shit like I should know it and then you don't fucking know it?
Who runs Google?
You know what? You're on my nerves today. We don't have time.
Oh, it's Sergey Brin. So if Sergey Brin's listening right now, Jesus. I think you should have something for people who live alone. Mm-hmm. And instead of saying like, I hate saying, "Hey Google," like it's the only one there. If I say anything, it should respond.
Okay. Every time you say anything in your house.
Yeah.
Because, like a friend.
Yes, exactly. Or like a lover.
Like a lover. Yeah. Sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just someone who's there for you.
Well, that'll probably happen in the future. Just hang in there, buddy. You know?
That I'll have a lover?
That your device will become your lover and respond to you on cue.
I like that.
All right, you want to hear the next sound or what?
Yeah.
It's my... Okay, so you're going to hear my sound now, right? Okay, here we go. Now, this one, I think you're going to get this one right out of the gate. So we only have 2 left each.
Yeah. Or no, I think I only have 1.
Oh, you only have 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my second to last. And this one I was saving towards the end because I feel like this is just so me. It's so you. It's so us. Okay?
This is us.
It is.
Oh. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. So
let's not play that one again. It's definitely a toilet, but I hope you're not actually peeing in it.
Well, let's just listen one more time.
No, I said no. Oh.
I mean, you think I could replicate that noise?
Do you do that every time?
I just did that groan at the end for you, buddy. I just did that for you. That was all for you. Okay.
Where was the mic?
It was my phone stuck between my legs, pointed at
Were you
them.
actually peeing?
Yes. I urinated and I taped it and I
that's
played
the
it
sound
just
of
now.
it?
Yeah, that's the sound of it.
Was that the whole pee?
Yeah, I didn't have that much in me.
Oh, because you were just doing it for the sound.
I was just doing it for the sound. Yeah, it wasn't like, I gotta go. I just was like, I got a little in there. I got enough in there to make a sound.
And that was a good length of of a sound bite. But I don't think it's enough for like
a good pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. And I don't want to say like, I don't want you to think it's indicative of all my pees because some are really, really forceful and strong and they go on a really long time. Some of them are trickle out too. It just really depends. So
do you, like when you do it,
yeah.
Do you, cause that one I feel like started on the wall.
You think it was moving?
It started on the wall
okay,
and
well,
then it ended up.
I love talking about this.
Do you ever have one that's so forceful it just goes straight in the water?
I love talking about this stuff with you and getting into it. So when a woman pees, different things happen.
Whoa.
It's like a surprise every time where it's going to go. Okay. Oh. Sometimes it goes to one side even. Sometimes it goes to the left. Sometimes it goes to the right. Sometimes it, will go front, back. Like you really never know kind of the angle or what's going to happen. And, so I can't really say what it usually does or what it. I'm going to tell you if there's an angle, it could go in. It's gone in it before at some point. Okay,
that's so cool.
So yeah, that's why it's hard when you're a woman to pee outdoors. It's very difficult because you squat down and you're going to go, and then all of a sudden it's going to the right and it's going down your leg. All of a sudden it's going back and it's going into your underwear. So it's tricky. It's real tricky.
It is tricky. Mm-hmm. Can I just say, if listeners notice like maybe something weird there,
they're not going to.
There was an edit. I know again. I get blasted.
So
and you're like, oh, I do this and I do this, and no one ever knows. Listen. You fucked up, okay? You got distracted mid-sentence and you stopped.
No one's gonna know.
You edited it.
But no one's going to know. Yeah, but no one's going to know what I did. No, but the difference is I didn't go, hey, I'm talking in directly into my sentence while I'm still talking, go, hey, what's going on over here? So makes it really difficult for someone like me. Now, granted, you're lucky, motherfucker, because I'm fucking good at this shit.
Here's what's going on.
I could make this fucking turd shine.
Here's what's going on.
And I will.
Here's what's going on, okay?
What?
You get to write history each time you open your little computer and you say,
well, I'd love for you to write history.
This is what happened. This is, edit, cut, snip, amplify, decrescendo.
Decrescendo.
You get to decrescendo.
Decrescendo, motherfucker. Ain't no decrescendo.
Oh, in Illinois, we said D.
I bet you did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, but listen.
You listen.
Okay. I'm going to cut all this out, so go ahead. Go ahead, say whatever you want to say. We'll never make the final cut.
And I need to say this just so you know. Mm-hmm. And so each time you make your little snip, clip, clap, snip, slap, then you know what? I want you to think about this statement.
Say Laura, the fucking statement.
Well, now I have to re-say it because we need to get it clean. So you could just snap this.
You don't know what we need.
We don't know what we need.
You clearly don't know.
Listen. I was on Tiddlywinks with Joe and Kristen, okay? I think I have a vague idea of what's good radio.
You would name your fucking thing Tiddlywinks.
How dare you?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, well, now I forgot what I was going to say. But the point is...
I need to hear it. I needed to hear it real bad, you said.
It was something to the effect of, hey, you should feel bad.
Okay.
For writing history and erasing history.
I love it if you would write history and erase history sometime, and then I wouldn't have to always do it.
I've actually
because Lord
done it.
knows.
There's a couple episodes that I did.
Yeah, 5-minute one-offs that you did.
No, basically the whole I Heart Country episode.
Ugh, the worst episode we ever did with that bitch Grayson or whatever her fucking name was. What was her name? Carson, Briley.
I hope you edit this out.
No, I'm leaving it. I write history, remember, motherfucker?
Why would you want this in history?
What was her name, though, really?
It was Grayson.
Was it really?
Why would you?
When I said Grayson, I was saying it to be funny, but it was right. Okay, interesting. We're on the last sound for you, right?
I might actually listen to this episode.
You're going to listen to this
one? To see what the snip snap.
I'm leaving all of this in. I'm leaving it all in. I don't have time.
Even the part where you stopped when your husband came.
No, I'll fix that to where you don't even fucking know. But I'm just saying, I'm not snipping out Grayson.
So you're leaving in the part where I call you out for that.
Yeah, I'm going to leave that in so people can hear how unprofessional you are. I want them to hear.
You're the one who snapping.
No, it's so professional. Yeah, that's what professionals do. What unprofessional people do is they call attention to that. Okay, let's get on to this last stupid fucking sound that you made.
I don't even want to do it.
No, we're going to do it because I've got a last one for you, and I want you to hear mine. Okay? But I have to find the fucking things because all I do is work.
Wow, professional.
All I do is work, and I get nothing in return. You don't even fucking listen to the episodes. I swear to God. Did you even listen to the best of? Or did you just go to the end?
Let's hear the sound, please.
Another freezer sound. I mean, what? Your blow dryer? Okay, you blow dry on your
Why
pubes.
are you mad?
You blow dry on your pubes.
Do you think that's the sound of pubes?
Yeah, blowing around like that.
What would it be if they weren't pubes?
Longer.
More sleep. Yeah, like
yeah, because that was
more
like
wispy.
yeah.
I get it. No.
Okay, washing machine.
No, I wish I had that.
Something about this is unnerving.
I know. I don't like it.
Ugh, it's horrible.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I honestly think? That's just the sound of the inside of your fucking apartment. There's so much ambient noise in there. This is how it is 24/7 in there. That's a pretty good replication though, right?
Yeah.
Was it you doing that?
No.
Okay. What is it?
It's a fan.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, well, that checks out. But you had a 5B.
Yeah, I know. We don't need to.
Playing it.
Alexa, play sleep sounds.
Okay.
I said
I
don't
have
play
lots
it.
of sounds to help you with that. You recently used sleep sounds, Babbling Brook.
That's what
Would
I
you
went
like to try that again?
sleep to last
No.
night.
No.
Do you want to try sleep sounds, rain sounds?
No.
Do you want to try sleep sounds, white noise?
No.
Would you like to try sleep sounds,
Fan sounds.
Yes.
Fan
Yeah.
sounds.
Why'd you say yes like that?
Okay.
Hang on. Stop.
sleep.
Wait.
No,
Why
don't
did you say-
stop.
no,
I
no,
didn't.
no.
I said
Stop.
it's just a fan. We don't need to play.
Just be quiet and listen to how you say yes, please.
Fan sounds?
Yes.
Hang on. One more time.
No.
No and yes
Do you
are
want
funny.
to try sleep sounds, white noise?
No.
Would you like to try sleep sounds, fan sounds?
Yes.
Yes. Why are you talking like that to your friend?
What's funny about that?
You say it like you're scared.
I don't have a good rapport with them.
You don't. You don't.
Because I do get frustrated when they don't do what I ask. Because I said to the Google one, so that actually is an Amazon Alexa or the Amazon Echo one. But when I ask Google, I'm like, hey, play shuffle my music. And then it plays Handel water music.
What is that?
It's a Handel, or do you say Handel? How do you pronounce it? Decrescendo?
Decrescendo.
And
Crescendo,
Handel?
decrescendo.
And Handel.
Yeah. What if I was saying it wrong and what if it is decrescendo?
I think in this country,
Don't know. It's
You
not
can
always up for interpretation.
you can say whatever you want.
It's not always up for interpretation. Some things are facts. Some things are real. It's not all fake news. Okay.
It's not what I'm
All
advocating.
right. All right. We're going to move on to the very last sound. And this one is for my main man, my good friend, Joe
This has just been
Barlow.
taxing. I'm sweating a lot.
I know this has been taxing. I don't like it.
We argued a lot.
Yeah, because this is a dumb idea. And from the get-go, you knew. All right, you ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Snij, niet lol, maakt me schijs, niet net, niet lol, maar ja, niet lol, nerve, snurf, set, people, snurf, set, maar on the wish.
Very Twin Peaks.
It's you talking
Yeah, but
in
what
reverse.
am I saying? Really think about it here.
Well, in reverse or in this way, you're just saying gibberish.
Yeah, but think about what you think I may be saying and just give it one more listen. Bud.
You know what would be nice is if it was something nice.
Well, it may be. So think about it. Here, let's listen one more time.
Snij, niet lol, maakt me schijs, niet net, niet lol, maar ja, niet lol, nerve, snurf, set, people, snurf, set, maar on the wish.
Or nourished. It's very White Lodge, Black Lodge.
So it starts with a T.
So we're going to work that way.
Norscht. Tisn. Tisn. Tis the season.
All right. Do you want to hear it regular?
Yeah.
All right. Because I think this is going to make you realize that you've been a real big jerk to me today.
I haven't been a jerk. I've been mostly okay.
Joe and Laura are best friends, and they'll be best friends forever and ever and ever until they die. And they'll probably die at the exact same time holding hands.
See,
Sweet.
now I feel like,
How sweet.
now I just feel like you've been manipulating me this whole episode. You've been trying to get me riled up because at the end, I'm going to be safe and sound. So you're trying to get me agitated.
No, you have been agitating me. I'm not trying to agitate you. You're on my nerves, and the listeners are going to go, God, how does she put up with it? How does she do it?
You know what they're going to think is like, oh, she must edit out a lot of stuff.
That he does. Yeah. And I do.
A lot of good. Anything good I've ever done, you've probably edited out.
No, I leave in as much good as I can, and I remove all the really, really bad, dumb things you say and make you sound funnier and smarter than you actually are. And what's sad about that is that you still don't sound very funny or smart.
See, now,
and say that in
is
reverse.
that going to be in the episode?
No. Take it out. If you listened to the episodes, you wouldn't have to ask so many questions about what's in them and what's not. So that's kind of on you, isn't it, bud?
Do you know, there's a lot of Joaquin Phoenix didn't watch his performance. Certain
I don't
professionals,
give a fuck about
they don't
Joaquin
watch
Phoenix.
it. They do the work and they go home. I do the work and I go home.
Do work. You come here for an hour and you chit chat, and then I do the work. I do the hard work.
Chit chat?
Yeah, you chit chat. You chit chat, and you actually do really inappropriate. What you do is
I know. This again. You're writing. You're the fake news.
Oh God! See, here he goes. I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd get to that point of saying fake news. That's why I said it earlier. I said not everything's fake news because I knew he was going to start in on that little avenue that he does when he doesn't like the way things are going, when he doesn't like how things are spinning for him. It's fake news, just like somebody else we know. Go ahead, keep on.
You're the one who brought up fake news. You were the Trump
I said
before
it's
me.
Not fake news, which is the opposite of Trump. So what you're doing is the same thing that Trump does. I'm doing I'm CNN and you're Trump. I'm Fox News and you're Trump.
You're Fox News?
I'm every news publication and you're Trump. Because sometimes Fox News, they got that one liberal guy on there.
Who?
That one guy. There's a liberal guy on there who's always shit talking Trump.
The one who quit?
Oh, he quit.
What's his name? Shepard?
Yeah.
He ain't there.
Damn.
Well, you said you're Fox News.
Okay.
Let's see you snip that out. Snip, snap.
I can.
I know.
I can snip all of this out, bitch.
You know what you can't snip?
What?
My dignity.
I can snip out so much to make you look like the most pathetic.
You don't have to
loser.
snip that much.
There we go.
So I'm glad we've negated the nice message you had.
Nothing will ever negate
Although
that.
maybe you'll just put in random sounds.
Joe and Laura are best friends, and they'll be best friends forever and ever and ever until they die. And they'll probably die at the exact same time holding hands.
And it may be tonight, motherfucker.
Speaking of people talking weird, you sound weird there.
And it may be tonight. Yeah. Because I wanted it to sound weird when it was in reverse. You have nothing to say to that. See, that's the thing is you're out of things to say. He's been stumped, y'all.
I just don't know what will be used against me. You're gonna snip little words out here and there, and you're gonna put them together. And what's it gonna be? It's gonna be a little Laura creation.
You're welcome to edit it anytime. You're very welcome to it.
The people want unedited, unfiltered.
Raw dog. This is heavy friending. Thank you guys so much for listening.
You don't have to say that at the end.
That's
you'll
what
probably
I do.
edit it out.
First of all, take those fucking glasses off your face like that. Number one. Number two, I'll edit whatever I want because I'm the one who has to edit it. So quit fucking complaining. Okay. Number three, that's how I wrap up the show. I say, this is heavy friending. Thank you for listening. And then I start playing the beat. And that's what I've been doing for a really long time. And you would know that if you listen to the podcast. So I'm sick and tired of you complaining about all the hard work that I do and put in for this thing.
You know
that we're doing
how
here.
You're not supposed to go to bed angry? with your spouse?
Yeah, I know, and I feel the same way about you.
We shouldn't end the podcast angry.
Yeah, I want us to hold hands.
I'm so
die
hot. I'm
together.
sweating so much. Am I visibly wet?
Don't say, am I visibly wet?
Am I invisibly wet?
Yes.
I am visibly wet?
Invisibly wet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I'm radiating. I don't want to touch your hand.
Yeah. Well, when we die, we'll be holding hands. That's what I hope anyway. I think that will happen. And I hope so too. So that's how I want to end it in the podcast, in my life.
I think that's a good way to end the podcast.
In my life. In your life too. Thank you guys so much for listening to Heavy Friending. This has been our most stupid episode yet, I think. I think it's probably the dumbest one that we've ever done. So
I haven't heard him. So.
Yep. Checks out. It's true. Great co-host.
I'll trust you because apparently,
Apparently.
I got to listen to this episode.
You do.
It's sad if it's the stupidest one, though. And that's
It
the one.
is. It is, for sure.